I imagine too.
Don't you know any better than
You didn't
that?
get to send it again?
You know, it's just kind of that way all over with every business. I mean, in a way.
I know you do.
No, remember, I try to, hey, listen to me, I try to be a tough guy. I mean, the reality is I.
No, I get that I won't get October, but I want to make sure I have October. So that
It is messed up, but hopefully things go back.
I can count how many days I like at least 11, 12 hours.
well, that's the other thing. Right? Who's going to pay?
That way November, it's November or December.
Well,
So this is the other question.
I will mention how hard you.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
it used to be the other way.
Is
Now it's not.
appearances,
Very
right?
good point.
Yep,
And that's a big credit to you.
yep. All right. Welcome to all our visitors. Hi, Pam. All right, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. All right, let's move into the approval of the minutes from the September 17th meeting.
Did you see anything? All right, I didn't either, corrections wise, so I'll make a motion we accept the minutes as presented.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Again, welcome to all our visitors. Lynn, anything from your standpoint? I see you passed out one special claim.
Yes, so when we get to that part, remember that we have one special claim
Very good.
that you'll know all about by the time we get there.
Well, I want to make a statement here that I don't want anybody to miss. Our new trash routes will be starting Monday. And I know the guys have done a big job of making everyone, educating our users, if you will. And Monday we will start with the new routes. I know Dustin and his team have done a great job. Obviously, there'll be some hiccups, and we'll certainly be forgiving and get those things taken care of. But we start on Monday, so appreciate getting that information out. All right. No unfinished business. Let's move into new business. Pam, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. We've got a release of mortgage from a 1603 East Main. Any comments on that?
No, it's through the affordability period and was paid off early.
Okay. All right.
I'll make a motion to approve that release.
Second?
Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. I know you've got this process down,
You- You've done this before?
and thanks for all your work. I know those are critical repairs.
Thank you, Pam.
All right, see ya. All right, Jennifer, you've got a new hire change in payroll report.
Yes. We have Patrick Burchett, who is back at the street department. Ryan Connors, who will be assigned to second shift, and Kelsey Chandley at the police department for job development.
All right. Questions?
No.
I move to accept all as presented.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those
Aye.
opposed? Jennifer, just for a moment, you and I had a little discussion yesterday about this report that every Board of Works is presented.
Correct.
And the purpose is obviously to make the public aware, as well as the Board of Works, get their approval for any new hires. And obviously that explanation is all transparent and for the public. And I think our discussion yesterday was about the change in payroll. Can you talk just a little bit about that?
Sure. So the easiest way that I try to explain it to department heads and things is that the city council gives us the money, but the Board of Works gives us permission to spend it, basically. So any change of payroll, any dollar amount for any employee, we always take it to the Board of Works for the approval. You're my check balance system, and it's a public record, as Mayor Talmer was explaining. And it just shows, I guess, for State Board of Accounts, when they come in and they do the audits and everything is in line, especially with police and fire, because the Board of Public Works oversees police and fire, that 77 fund members.
So from a financial standpoint, you know, if the money's allocated by the council and there's money in the budget, you know, that doesn't need to be, the allocation doesn't need to change. And if they don't exceed the salary ordinance, obviously that's part of the checks and balances there. But
Correct.
just coming and creating an awareness publicly of changes, be it for, in this case, a rehire or assigning to a different shift or a job development change. It could be someone gets a CDL and gets a premium for that. I think it's just been good practice, and you know we've gone through this on the Board of Works every meeting, and I know we had a little discussion I thought might be useful just to understand why we look at the new hires and change in payroll, and it's basically the transparency that not only is the money allocated, but the department heads understand that there are hiring and firing requirements that we are
Yes.
bound to, and this gives everybody a look at it.
Right. Yeah, it's always been that way, especially, again, since police and fire, and for as long as I've been here. Probably too long.
Great, well, thank you for that. You've also got a few travel requests here.
Yep, it's for Nick King, and looks like he's going to Chicago and then to Michigan City for some training and updates, continuing ed.
And Nick's is out of state, and he did call me. The reason for this visit is that he will be able to interface with FAA staff who have not been traveling. So it's kind of, we have to go see them, and they're making themselves available at this meeting. So that was his rationale for that. And obviously, the conference has the COVID protocols that he will observe. But that, I did want to mention that.
I move to accept.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Those opposed? All right, thanks, Jennifer. All right. So we've got a Park and Recreation K-21 grant acceptance. Good morning.
Good morning. We have some exciting news. The K-21 Foundation has awarded the Warsaw Parks Department a grant for $53,000. That is for the Bixler Park for the pickleball courts. So when all of that's finished, we will have 4 pickleball courts there, which I think everyone's excited for. So that is on behalf of Larry.
Wonderful. What's the timeline on that project?
I do not have that information.
Yeah. Well,
Larry said if you had any questions, he would be happy to answer that when he got back.
okay.
People are talking about pickleball.
Yes.
Everywhere I go. I've had people complain. I said, we can't just change things overnight. And
Yeah.
kudos to you guys for getting on
I'm
it.
pretty sure this is something in the spring that will be happening.
Spring,
So,
right, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably getting a little late for that. So 53,000 of a total project cost of 82,000, and the park funds will fill the
29,540.
29,540. Great.
I'll move we accept the grant.
You better, George, or those pickleball aficionados will not be happy with you.
4 pickleball courts and 2 tennis
They'll be
courts.
up.
That's big.
And there's, how many down at Kelly now? Is there 4 down there?
At Kelly Park, I believe so.
Yeah, so that's a
That's where my
Yes.
friends go.
quick expansion of the pickleball facilities.
And I know having them at a different location was important to the Parks Department too. So
Right.
we could have some different areas with those there.
Great.
People are coming in from out of.
Yeah, last year, Kelly Park, a buddy I worked with for years, older guy like me, I go, what are you doing after school? I'm going to play pickleball. And I go, what is going on?
Yeah,
You know, I'm like,
it's-
what?
it's
Yeah,
big.
we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
we play
I-
every Thursday night, whatever. Yeah, so.
I've seen it a lot in Florida when I vacation there. I really haven't watched it a lot here, so.
Jeff, it's kind of your age group.
It's popular. Well, it's popular. Thank you, Mayor. All right. I'll second the motion.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, you're the youngest up here, so thank you for taking that. All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you.
Okay.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. And I have a contract here for our Fall Family Fun event, which is next Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. I found a new vendor, Laughing Stock Productions. They are going to bring 3 balloon twisters to add to that event at Lucerne Park. I wanted to add more things so we could be outside and make it safe for everyone to participate. So they will be joining us this year.
Great.
Yeah.
And that is for $660.
All right. Questions?
I move to accept.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Another nice day for the parks today. It's just been gorgeous. Yep. All right, item number 6 is a parking facility lease for Steve and Carla Harris. This is I believe, is this a 2-year lease?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I did check with those that are renting to see how Zimmer Biomed specifically, and they are certainly desirous of all those spaces. So I think it made sense to go ahead and renew this lease at the same amount that we have. Z Hotel and their overflow, if you will, their utility vehicles, their bus and that kind of thing. So they were certainly in need of those spaces.
I'll move to approve that lease.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. We have a walk-in. Brian? We actually put this on board pack yesterday, but since it was beyond the deadline, I classified it as a walk-in. So, not that that means anything other than.
Do you want to do the payment, the SR payment?
There is an item 7, Mayor.
Oh.
You wanna-
All right, well, let's go through this walk-in, then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Okay. The walk-in is an agreement we've done for many years with the USGS for the stream gauge monitor there at the Pike Lake. What is that, the dam that they use for level control for Pike Lake. If we don't pay it, they're going to take it out, and it's useful information for us, especially as we start to look at drainage studies and issues involving Pike Lake and the flooding around that area.
Yeah.
So we would like to continue this agreement and keep this monitor in place.
I know Counselor Quantz and the Pike Lake Conservation Group certainly relies on this data. Sunset Drive, the concerns we have with flooding, this does give good information. Brian, is this information sent, can it be accessed online?
Yes, you can look at it online at the USGS. They have several for the Tippy. What is it, the one at Ora and the one, I forget where the other one is. I think down by Manchester, there's one you can look at.
Is it one of the selections on there? I know a few years ago I was checking those as we were having those issues, and I don't remember seeing this one. I remember the Aura, and then the one up at.
I thought it was one of them, but maybe it's not. Maybe you have to access it a different
Yeah.
way. I'll have to look into that.
But no, I appreciate this. This is important. So, any questions?
No, I'll move to approve.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, Brian, you can go back to the claim with Wessler for the SRF.
Yeah, this is for construction oversight at the plant. We've done many of them at this point.
I move to accept.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
So, in tandem with the walk-in is the special claim for that same amount, that $4,000 from the United States Department of the Interior, which Lynn has presented to you. So I'd ask for your approval of that special claim.
So moved.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. And then the claims docket, there's just one, no, there is three, okay? Any questions?
I don't have any more questions, do you?
Lynn, I know Jeremy asked about a specific check. Did you, is that on there?
Yes.
Okay, great, thank you. All right, any comments?
No, I'll move to approve the claims dockets as presented.
All right. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. Thank you. Anyone else? Chief Whitaker, do you have anything for us this morning? All right. Thank you. All right, just didn't want to leave you out.
Always working.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else,
I move to adjourn.
great. Thank you.
That was swift.
That was.
That was swift.
Pushing the late Charlie Smith record of like playing that.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Video was on.